Hello everybody, and welcome back to Immediate Meteorology. In this video, we'll be talking about Hurricane Isaias and what there is new to talk about. Before the video starts, if you like weather content like this, please hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell to never miss an upload. Let's jump right in. So here we're looking at our tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. All the way up to 100% once again there for the Bahamas, and even up to 40 and 50% reaching there for North Carolina. That's a pretty widespread area, so this could be, the wind swath of this storm could be pretty big. We already do have 70, 80, 90s percentages going inland onto Florida and hitting the coast there. Here is our satellite imagery real quick. Not as organized as what we saw yesterday, because obviously it has to weaken a little bit as it goes over these islands, but soon enough it'll probably go back into a pretty healthy storm, which it is a pretty healthy storm right now. Here is our marine surface plot. Like we just saw, it's over that one island in the Bahamas there. Yesterday we saw it was a bit east of Cuba, but now it moved northwest and is basically north of Cuba, and it'll keep going northwest and eventually curve north as it approaches the coast of Florida. Here is our cone forecast. We have hurricane warnings and tropical storm warnings in effect for the Florida coast and the Bahamas, and also a little bit of tropical storm watches there for places like St. Augustine and Jacksonville. Now what they're saying is that by 2 a.m. Monday, it will start to really weaken out of a hurricane, and by 2 p.m. Monday, 12 hours later, it'll officially turn down into a tropical storm and stay like that all the way until 2 a.m. Wednesday, and by 2 a.m. Thursday, it's looking to become a depression and go away. Obviously here we have it basically kind of skimming the east coast here, like with those hurricane circles there, skimming the coast of Florida, and then the tropical storm for skimming the coast of North Carolina, skimming the coast of Connecticut and Massachusetts up there, Rhode Island, and then eventually going up into Nova Scotia and Canada. Just one thing I want to point out, by the time it reaches South Carolina and North Carolina, it's looking to speed up quite a bit. So you can see there, it's 2 a.m. Tuesday at North Carolina, and then a day later, it's already up by Massachusetts and Connecticut, and another day later, it's a little bit north of Nova Scotia. Now here is our Hurricane Isaias model track guidance. Almost the same thing. It does skim the coast of Florida here, but then goes more inland into North Carolina and New England, but eventually weakens off since obviously it will be inland. Here is our GFS ensembles, also going inland, but even more western there, especially for places like North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida, and which I think those three states will have the biggest impact with this storm, in both being a hurricane and a tropical storm. Another group of models that I wanted to look at was CMC. These aren't that important because usually it's not the most correct one. We have it going inland in Florida, and same with North Carolina, and staying inland all the way up until it reaches Maine. Here is our model intensity guidance. Currently at Cat 1, most of the models say it's basically just going to go down from here, but that's also what it said yesterday, and it has gone up, so who knows. But we have it going down, and that actually stabilizes in between tropical storm and Category 1 status, and then eventually it just goes downhill the whole time. We do have 2 models going into Cat 2 status, but that is very rare, especially since there's not enough components to turn into a Cat 2 hurricane in the area that it's going towards. Here is our arrival time of tropical storm force winds. I'll go step by step like I did yesterday. Saturday 8 a.m. is when it really starts to approach Florida and pose a big threat. Saturday 2 p.m. it should be leaving Florida. Sunday 8 p.m. should be Georgia. Monday 8 a.m. should be South Carolina. Monday 8 p.m. should be North Carolina. Tuesday 8 a.m. should be Delaware and Maryland and New Jersey. Tuesday 8 p.m. should be New England, and Wednesday 8 a.m. should be Nova Scotia and Canada. Here is our hurricane force wind swaths of Isaias. Obviously we have hurricane there. Yesterday it was pretty small there, only reaching to that smaller island, but obviously as the storm moves on, it's a bigger area. Now here is our rainfall prediction here. We also have another one that we're going to go ahead and look at, but this is the NHCs. This time we have it going all the way up to 15 inches. Yesterday it was only up to 10 inches. If you watched that video, you'll remember. And then we have up to 6 inches going onto the coast of Florida, South Carolina, and even a bit of North Carolina. And then a little bit surprisingly for New England, Maryland, and Delaware. And then obviously we have the up to 4 inches inland in a lot of areas, which isn't too surprising obviously. But if you're worried about that 15 inches, don't worry, that's okay to be off the coast. However, that could cause some storm surge. Here is our total accumulated in GFS ensembles. It's basically the same thing here. We have that really bigger spot of rain there off the coast of Florida, sort of near northern Florida. And then it moves a little bit more inland there for South Carolina and North Carolina. I'll go ahead and zoom up a little bit, like I just said. And then in New England too, they'll get some decent amount of rains up there. Sorry, not decent amount of rains, decent inches of rain. Here is our winds right now. This is now, obviously you can see the winds are really starting to approach the coast of Florida. And this is actually in 24 hours. For now, I'm going to go by every day, since it's not too in detail yet. We do have some higher wind speeds going onto the coast there. Not as high as those yellow areas that you see. Those are okay to stay off land for now. But here it weakens quite a bit because it's looking like the center will go inland a little bit more. And then if we go over to the mid-Atlantic, we can see the yellow actually goes over land, and so does the center there. That's why it weakens into a tropical storm and speeds up. So places like Charleston, South Carolina, and Wilmington, North Carolina will have big impacts from this hurricane and tropical storm. And then, like I said, it speeds up, approaches Virginia and Delaware, Maryland, and then it hits New England, but we still have a big area of yellow. However, it is off the coast. Same in this image, a little bit on the hook of Massachusetts. And then for the last image, it still stays offshore and eventually reaches Maine. With that, I thank you all for watching. If you like weather content like this, please hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell to never miss an upload. If this video was a little quick, sorry, I have other stuff to do. But with that, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.